Nightingale. I don't think Flo ever survived me dumping her. She said she gonna go cry me a river or someplace, help people or something. Survival. Well, you ain't figured it out by now. You should have spelled Grandpa Vinny gonna learn you a little bit. This video will show you the fastest way to get started in Nightingale, which entered early access in February 2024. This game has many robust systems. In this video series, I'll show you the quickest way to master those systems and be set for success without any storyline or gameplay spoilers. Make sure you subscribe, as there will be much more content and guides in the coming days. You could spend literally hours on the in-depth character creation. We're going to skip that and move on to the introduction of the 3 basic realm types. When you begin, you're going to be tossed into this world.
Let my words steer your steps.
Here's our friend Puck. Now, he's going to be saying an awful lot of stuff, so we're just going to skip through all this. I'm not going to give you any storyline spoilers. You're going to see these card readers here. Our good friend Puck, during the tutorial stage, will be giving us these cards. After we're finished with the tutorial, you need to craft them yourself. You're going to have a biome card, and you're going to have a major card. The major cards during the tutorials are called byways. All right, so we're going to go into the forest biome with the tutorial byway card. Let's go. We're going to open up this portal, and we're going to jump right through it. Here we go. When you first enter into a realm, you're going to see which realm you're in. We're in the forest byway realm, which is a recommended level of 10. It is 6 a.m. It'll tell you that this is the forest card, and this is the card that we're playing, which is the byway card. First, Puck wants us to get some berries. Let's grab berries. While you're going through the tutorial, you will notice that you have a hot bar, which is 1 through 5, which will be carrying your tools and or weapons. You'll also have the 6 through 0 buttons, which is your offhanded items, which is usually going to be like your food and such. All right, so your first quest is to eat raw berries. Just like any other crafting game, you're going to go around, grab some sticks, some plant fiber, some rocks. You'll find the rocks to be these little clusters here. During the tutorial phase, I would suggest that you try to get to these portals as fast as possible, but also gather as many biome-specific fruits and veggies that you can. You'll thank me later. Quest wants you to build a campfire. Press B to build. Campfire. Place it. You're going to see a blueprint for it. You're going to fill that up. Now you're going to craft some roasted berries. Let's do a few of them. 3. That's half. Now you'll notice that you have 2 different food types. You have raw berries and you have roasted berries. Much better. Okay, that's all you need to do in this biome. Now we're moving on to the next one. This next one will be the desert, and again, a byway. And here we go. During this tutorial phase, we want to try to get to the portal as fast as possible and move on. Press M to open up your map. There's your portal. We need to go northwest, but also we need to stay in the shade. Get there as fast as possible and create some shelter and a bed, because we're tired. Pay attention to your hotness. It does not mean that the ladies are after you. It means you're about to pass out. Getting tired. Oh no. Let's place our tent. And there's our tent. Now let's place a bedroll. Now we can do a short rest. For the next quest, it wants you to craft makeshift tools. Press C for the crafting menu. Okay, that's pretty much all that's required of this biome. But again, go through and get the resources that are specific to this biome. In this one, it's going to be these little aloe plants. Also these marigold plants. Throughout your journeys, you'll see different structures. Go investigate those. You'll see hope echoes. Investigate these areas for little chests. Now, when you have 2 different type of fruits and veggies, like the berries and the aloe plants, then you can make mixed plants and mix that with the flour. We'll go ahead and make quite a few of those. Now we're moving on to the swamp. There we go. And there's our friend Puck again. Now he wants us to hunt some animals. But first, we're going to check our map. We're going to see where that portal is. And we're going to head straight there. Now, the main item that is specific to the swamp is going to be this spinach, which can be found down by the water. But you also have to be careful, because as you get in the water, you're going to get wet. And once you get wet, you'll get a disease. We're trying to head to the portal as fast as possible, gathering a few resources. There'll be a couple of animals up here. You just gotta kind of watch out for them. There they are. See? Whoa. After you got rid of your immediate threat, let's go ahead and carve them up, gather their meat and hide. Now the quest wants us to craft makeshift armor. First is our capelet. Craft that. Then we will equip it. Next, we're going to make a healing salve. Roast some meat. You're going to encounter these echoes, and they're going to tell you a little bit of storyline, but I'm not going to spoil that. Don't worry, if you gather too many items, you can always break those down for essence. Essence is the in-game currency. So you're going to right-click and extract that for essence. You'll also use the essence to repair your items. When an item starts to break, you can repair it using essence.
You've stolen life to preserve your own.
Now that you've experienced all three biomes, you're going to have a choice of where you're going to start. Let's start in a forest. Before we do that, we're going to check out these towers here. These towers will have a couple more of these little hippity-skippity creatures. You'll see some items that you can grab. You'll see more hope echoes. And if you're lucky, you'll see a chest with some goodies or two. When you come to these towers, this is what we're really looking for. This umbrella. This umbrella is quite the fashion statement, I must say, but it also allows you to float down a little bit without taking so much damage. Now it's time to go. Let's skedaddle out of here. When you're ready to go, let's go ahead and get a quick rest. Let's make sure we eat all three of our foods. Don't forget, you can break down items. Press X to go in your build mode, B to remove the item. There we go. The tutorial is over. We're ready to go to our home now. Our new home will be in the forest biome. And this is called an abeyance realm. Minimal danger, suitable for constructing an estate. Let's open that. The first time you open up a realm, it's going to take a minute. And creatures will come after you. Be ready for them. Here we go. Don't run out of stamina. Remember, the water will drain your stamina, so utilize that umbrella if it's raining. You can also just run right through it and escape from those guys.
Save yourself. Survive the realms. And rebuild all that has been lost.
Thus ends the game's tutorial section. Now we can actually start playing the game. We are in an abeyance forest realm, and that means that we are in the forest where there's different kinds of forest animals, trees and such, and an abeyance realm, which means it's minimal danger and suitable for construction of your first estate. Okay, Puck's next quest for us is to build our estate. Just like before, we're going to grab those biome-specific fruits and veggies. For the forest, that would be berries and mushrooms. We're going to open up our map. We're going to find out where the portal is. We're going to right-click on that, and we'll put one of these world beacons. That way we kind of know where it is. Where is it? I can't find it. Oh, there it is right there. Not very far away, is it? Let's go work on building our first place. Wow, isn't that close by? When you come up to these portals, this card reader machine is actually the front of the portal, so we want to kind of build our place right in front of this. So this right here will be a decent spot. So let's go ahead and drop that, Karen. So you can press E to auto add the resources, or you can go and see what it needs. It needs 20 rocks and 5 stone blocks. You get the stone blocks from these little round rocks here. He says a whole lot. I'm not going to tell you what he sells. That would be a spoiler. Once you place that cairn down, you get new recipes, and some of those are for the crude building blocks for building your first estate. We're going to build out of wood since we're here in the forest. You'll also get a recipe for baskets. So now you can actually put your stuff away. Now, when you get these healing potions, you can actually put those in the hotbar under Q. When you knock down a lot of resources, you can just hold the E button to gather them all at once. One good thing about this game is you can actually move while you're encumbered. However, the more encumbered you get, the more overweight it is, the worse it gets until you can't even move anymore. There we go. We've got our foundation down. Now let's do some walls. This game likes windows, so I would suggest putting a window in every wall. You can also chop out the stumps, and every once in a while you're gathering, you'll actually get some essence.
How far you've come, and yet how little you possess.
And don't forget, you can press X to remove an item, or to move it. And this is something that is really cool about this game is when you move it, all the items that were in there get moved also. Isn't that cool? Let's take those mushrooms. Let's take those berries. Let's make some more mixed plants. In no time at all, we got a nice cozy little cottage with our bed, a fire. We've got a little workbench and a little tanning area. All right, let's see what else we can craft. A simple sling bow. That needs straps. We make straps right here from our hides that we collected. Let's go ahead and put 2. Let's make that simple sling bow. We need wood. We need straps. Let's craft it. We're going to need some ammo for that. That's called the simple rock marbles. There we go. Let's make a couple of those. Next, let's open up our map and look for that essence trader. There he is right there. Mark him so we know where to go. Kind of northwest. 300 meters. Let's go. On our way to the essence trader, don't forget to gather up more plant fiber and any of those mushrooms and berries you happen to find. Places like this are going to have you do some quests. One of those quests to help put these together. Anytime you help these NPCs build their areas, you get some bonus loot. From this essence trader, you want to buy every recipe you can. After you've picked up all the recipes from the essence trader, then you can turn over here to Wilhelmina Sassi, and she will have some quests for you. And one of those will allow you to pick up a recruitable person. They're for hire. Let's recruit Alta. Now you've got a companion that'll follow you everywhere. They'll even help you gather some resources. Isn't that cool? Let's go, Alta. We got to get home. And so sets the sun on this, our first day of adventure in this new game called Nightingale. I hope you all have enjoyed this. If so, don't forget to hit the thumbs up there or drop a comment down below. Also, don't forget to hit that subscribe button because we still have to tell you what to do in your next 30 minutes in this game.